Nabila joins me live now from very close to the site where those buildings came down. Nabila, all of this took just 9 seconds. 9 seconds for a picture-perfect demolition with no apparent after effects, at least so far. But the challenge of clearing that huge mountain of debris faces the authorities in the face. And that's going to take months, isn't it, Nabila?
You know, Shiv, to give you a classic example, we're looking at the Noida authorities, civic authorities here, cleaning up the road itself. And that's taken about a good half hour for them to move all the plastic and all the mess that the media has indulged in. And apart from that, the public that walked in. So it's taking the officials here quite some time to clear up these roads. One can only imagine, we're talking about 30,000 tons of debris that this demolition has generated. All that that's like a a huge heap, like a mountain that has settled right in that triangular area where the Supertech Twin Towers stood. And this debris, we believe, from what we hear, is that it will be moved to a designated spot granted by the Noida local authorities. They're going to be moving it at a little distance away from the Supertech Twin Towers, not too far away, but this will be moved in tranches over the next few weeks. So from what we hear, it's going to take at least 3 months to clear the entire debris. But it is a challenge, but it seems like it's very well thought out, because the Noida officials, along with the engineers here and that company Edifice, are working in tandem, and this is an end-to-end solution that Edifice as a company has provided. The reason to why we're endorsing Edifice is they've successfully done this even in Kochi. They've done this here. Possibly the one company that has credit to their name when it comes to demolishing buildings of this scale. So, debris of 30,000 ton is not a joke, and that has got to be moved in the next 3 months' time. How are they going to do it? Of course, you have at least 1,000 trucks. Shiv, let me tell you and our viewers, 1,000 trucks have been readied by the Noida civic authorities to move the debris to its designated sites. Imagine 1,000 trucks to move 30,000 ton of debris. So it's no mean feat. It's going to be a huge task at the hands of Edifice as well as the Noida local authorities, but this was exactly what was planned. This is now the challenge, where they're going to be ensuring that all the dust in the air is settled, and visibly from what I see from here, I'm right now the closest to the spot. It appears that, can I please have some, so if I can see here, the view of the building right now, or the neighboring buildings that I see here, is quite clear post the demolition of the Twin Towers. And now the dust which emanated soon after the demolition has completely settled, at least from the face of it, at a distance. But once you go closer to it, one would only know what kind of health hazards it would have because of the dust particles still in the air. So for now, water sprinklers are being used extensively. These are fog guns. These are called fog guns. I saw those vehicles just moving past on the flyover. If I can ask my camera to pan. In fact, fog guns we're doing the rounds here only to ensure that they sprinkle water all over wherever they feel that there is some kind of smoke and pollution to settle the dust. So all your first response teams are very active on the ground, doing their bit. But I'm sure that the relief is really for the residents. It's ultimately the residents who wanted to see the buildings go. They wanted to see sunshine back on the buildings of Emerald Court. They wanted to see sunshine back in their homes. And it appears that that's what they're going to see when they come back at 5 p.m. today. Sunshine will be back at the Emerald Court Towers.